following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I'm gonna do that same thing, that exact smile that Homer did when they held up the dud card. It just creeps across and back to the side. Because it's just like, this is a complete surprise. Like, Little Miss, I'm as straight as a fucking arrow is...
There's a lot of repressed anger.
I'm just gonna bob up and down in the water, just grinning ear to ear watching.
And then these fucks arrive.
We got bear, bitches!
Does she suddenly stop?
Yes.
Oh, hey there. Just put it on the edge of the pool there for mine.
Splash, Bob. There was mention of alcoholic beverage. Yes, does anyone know how to... Give it here.
Into a floater.
I should point out that H2O is not wearing anything. I probably should have done this sooner.
Yeah, I've been swimming through this.
Yeah.
Here.
But that's why she suddenly,
Yeah! Splish.
Bang my can against H2O's if she's still got one. Or if she got one as well.
I think we've got bottles.
They're bottles.
I'll still do them.
Blasted can. What?
No, it's just because of how she... Wait, what's her name?
Smash.
Yeah, two glass
Smash.
bottles.
Okay, well, damn.
Well, she can drink glass.
True, fair enough. And I'll tap your two.
Yeah. I brought him with us. He was alone in his room. And...
Cypher, you weren't alone again. Yes. Everyone seemed to want alone time, so I did too. The unfortunate trap. I should have thought of that. I have been negligent again.
Just always knock on my door if you're lonely, honey.
You were not there.
Well, you know.
You were here. There is missing on the list of distribution of beer.
There is missing. I can account for one, and that's just because he's outside the facility. Who else we missing? We got
Jennifer. We are missing Jennifer.
She's going to be drinking beer anytime soon. Although she might need a bigger drink than all of us.
For someone who hates herself so much, this is going to further compound her insecurities.
She hates herself?
Quite a bit. But and then H2O is like, you hadn't noticed that? She detests all of us. Her manner is very clear.
Well, I know she was not ingratiated towards mutants. I thought she was starting to come around, though. She improved a lot the last week until this happened.
Oh, so it's just like by convincing herself that she was normal.
Well,
clearly inaccurate.
She's found a bunch of things she enjoys. That helps. Like guns. She seems to like guns.
Stephanie is up on the surface, so she's...
Well, I mean, my next plan is I just hold on to these, and whoever turns up for class...
H2O is like, she is on the surface. I must go and bring her before there is class soon. I will take one of these for her.
Okay, you right in all the intervening space?
I will acquire clothing before I go. I am aware of the rules.
So she's stacked. Did we interrupt anything?
No.
Tink. No, but damn. Although you might never know. I don't know if you can pick up on the fact that... I'm thinking about also the fact that she was doing that singing just before you guys entered as well.
It's not that specific.
Okay.
Yet.
Man, it's really hard to have any personal feelings or thoughts about anything with some of you guys. No offense.
You have only just noticed it? I noticed you didn't take the psychic class. Not that it helps much, apparently.
She has to. Everyone has to take the blocking class. And it does take a while to learn these disciplines.
I'm trying to think of what would piss him off on a deeper level, like math.
hate.
Maybe if I did math wrong, that would throw him off. And it wouldn't even be that hard. Okay, I'm trying that next time.
You could just try doing random equations.
Random equations and getting them right is pretty damn hard.
Just needs to learn not to be so nosy when it's, private time for people's thoughts. It's great there when we're out working together, though. That went really smoothly, I gotta say, until the monster.
Yes, the enhanced coordination of effort was certainly efficacious. Definitely a correct tactic.
Everything up to the pirate attack went pretty damn well.
I rather feel that the pirate attack was the focus of the objective, however.
I'm wondering whether that was some kind of... would we been able to actually do that, you think?
I think we were on the right track trying to get up.
Formulation of a new plan was underway. However, there was interference. I'm afraid the entire team has committed a rather grave error in allowing the weakest of our members to be isolated by as many as 3 skeleton.
I didn't even notice it happened with the fog.
Exactly. She was overwhelmed and hurt quite badly. And then it came.
In hindsight, we shouldn't have sent, and that was my fault, sent down under the water. She could have dissipated that fog if she was still up on the surface.
H2O feels a great amount of guilt already. Bringing that up at this juncture would be ill-advised.
Well, I won't bring it up, but yeah.
Well, that and, we really got to work out what Keter triggers that. I mean, if she just triggers, like, if something hurts her or kills her, she turns into unstoppable rage monster.
Well, last I saw her, before I saw that monster, she looked dead. She had a big old cutlass, that's what they call them, right? Sticking out of her heart.
I saw her get grabbed. Arm came out of the fog and grabbed her by the throat.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but I saw her cornered by these skeletons, and then they started attacking her. She rolled out of the way of a couple, and then... You alright?
Unpleasant memories have formed.
Sorry, we should probably be thinking about this type of thing.
PPN01 Keter, the Siler. A psionic leech. Inseminally destructive. Research has concluded what? Who are you? What? And he falls over.
That was the...
Medic!
That was the guy who attacked
Student
his
appears
mind.
to be unconscious. Initiating revival protocol. Wake up. Wake up. Wake
caution?
Wake up.
He needs to be taken
Wake
to
up.
the infirmary.
Wake up. Diagnosis engaged. Initiating revival protocol. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Is there some
And he
way we
begins
can-
to come around. I am awake. You may discontinue slapping me.
Are you aware of what happened just before you passed out, honey?
You are an odd mix. I do not understand. I remember remembering a thing. That is not possible.
Cypher, buddy, you started talking about number, then cipher,
Silent.
then a diagnosis, subject is, and then you fell over.
PBN01.
That's the one.
Keter. The Silent.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember the file. I had not finished reading it before. I remember dying.
You didn't quite die in the end, honey.
I remember every shred of my person being taken from me.
That's a good start. Maybe you can remember more if you can remember that.
It is not one-directional.
So,
Where is Dex?
they were in their room.
I don't know. Well,
You
Let's go.
yeah, follow.
He has psychic powers. I require them.
Grab a towel, dry cuffs, and just follow.
He actually loses motivation part way, and it's just like, I do not know what came over me. There is much more to draw on here.
You wanted to see Dex because
There are so many unhappy people.
No, focus on us, honey. Focus on us.
That is an unusual mix.
You wanted to see Dex because he has psychic powers.
Because I wished to take them from him.
Oh.
I
Okay.
was. That is not a natural thought, and it has passed.
No,
I must
think we
report
need
this to
take-
the authorities.
Yeah, I think we need to take you to the lecturers.
Yeah, so you do that,
Yeah.
and they'll take him off your hands and shoo you away.
That's disconcerting.
We need to talk to Dex.
Yeah.
No, you don't. I'm aware. Believe me. It's happened before. He doesn't remember that. It's a whole big thing.
Oh,
He can't actually do it. He just has the impression that he needs to.
So he's going to be released and fine, okay?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is actually a good sign. Signs.
just like if this mindset comes over him, that's not going to set Dex off with like a freak out because
I am Dex. Remember? I'm the male one with the
I
psi
thought we
powers.
went to the teachers and
No. I'm in your head. It's a thing I can do. Although the range is pretty Oh, good God. I sometimes wish I couldn't do this. Anyway, it's happened before. There's no real problem. It's a good sign of progress, I'm told.
Wish you couldn't do what? What are you doing?
What?
Suspicion.
I'm doing nothing. Never mind. Nothing to do with you, dear lady. Oh, dear. Oh. Ah, sometimes I think gathering so many weirdly powered and insecure teenagers together is a bad idea.
You think?
It has its upsides. Anyway, thank you for the beer.
11. 36.
We've proceeded to lesson 2, have we?
I'm just trying out some new things.
Yeah, well, you're not the first.
You got any more of these, honey?
Yeah. 4 plus 6 is 37. Gotta keep trying.
And off to class. Almost everyone was there.
Stephanie come back down from...
Yes.
Oh, I better change.
No, you're fine. Although I was wondering why you showed up to bullet class in a swimsuit. I mean, I have an excuse. I'm solar powered. I need to not cover up.
More aerodynamics.
And H2O has an excuse. She's weird. Very, very weird. Like, completely strange.
But if we are competing on this...
You are correct. I am considered abnormal by 99% of my peers.
Okay, but if she's trying to compete with everybody here, I'm naked. Deal with it.
You are also unappealing to 99% of your peers.
I didn't think that's what we were competing with.
I am very attractive, however. According to 99% of my peers. This number comes up a lot. Help.
I'm guessing you're channeling some other people in there as well?
I can't do that.
Oh.
People knows. Where is the teacher?
So we've arrived for the bullet thing and the teacher's not there.
Beer, 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 beer. The kids.
Crack!
So there's
That's
the teacher.
unfortunate.
Drinking will impede your ability to perform this class. I have your grade from the danger room, if you care.
I care.
I'm interested.
B.
Woohoo! Better than a C.
The number was not hindered by the unfortunate accident. The unanticipated manifestation of a Keter persona should not be held against yourselves or others. There will, however, be an inquiry because death has occurred on DMV property. Those of you who wish it, there is counseling available. The native tribes have also offered faith healing if any of you subscribe to that.
Good to know.
Surface passes are being issued for tomorrow, should the weather be fine. But do not stray too far from the compound. Classes are dismissed for that, except for mine. I do not dismiss classes for hardship. Ah, good. Now we are all here. Jennifer has arrived.
What was the turnout?
Everyone.
Oh, everybody showed. Okay, cool.
And Jennifer's the last to arrive.
How does she look? I mean,
Awful? I mean, she's, quite attractive.
No, yeah, I
But-
mean, from how is she holding up?
And she looks like death.
Hey, girl, do you remember your gun?
Yes.
I'm gonna go and hug her. It's okay, honey.
I'm so sorry, I don't even
Your fault.
know what happened. No one will talk to me. But I've seen the danger room.
They haven't.
And
told
it's
you.
not melted, so it's not Tom, so who's the other Keter around here?
It was you.
You became a destructive rage monster several dozen feet tall.
Hug closer.
Oh. That's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Oh, and
At least I didn't hurt anyone. You injured 4 members of your team.
But they're all alive, honey. Everyone's fine.
In fact, were they not who they were, they would be dead. Ah, but they were who they were. Yes, the control members, however, were not, and they are all dead. Mutants are evil. They just are.
Look, you couldn't control what was happening, honey. It's not your fault.
She seems to be growing.
No.
Shh.
I mean, you beat the shit out of that pirate ship.
I suppose I gotta
You
make it.
ended the simulation. We
that's
got a
lot
beat.
better. That's a lot better than average.
She's lying, by the way, she remembers. But second hand, like watching someone else do things. Thank you, asshole. Thank you. Now I feel guilty, because they know I'm guilty.
17.
You are not responsible. Oh, it's working.
Shh, honey, it's okay. It's not your fault.
I just want to be normal and go home. That is a possibility. What? You may be allowed to go home. That is actually an option for all of you.
Well, I heard rumors. They might just be rumors that was it Pterodano, I think, was working on a mutant cure.
They are making slow progress. Anyway,
I mean, if nothing else, there's always those collars, right?
they are moderately effective and need to be within a containment grid to work. This is a secret we do not pass on to the public.
Oh. You'll be fine, honey. Just we'll work through this.
I won't ever do it again. Do not make promises you are incapable of keeping. I will try not to do it again. Anyway, there's a class, and I'm disrupting it. You will not be marked down for this.
I'll flick over. If you ever need to talk, my door's always open. If I'm there.
Who are the experienced marksmen amongst you? Like, Johnny puts up his hand. On the bench you will find 2 M4 carbines. There are others, but 2 of them are yours. You will now shoot me. Correction. You will try. They are not loaded. with real bullets. The rest of you
Check
should
'em
step
over
behind
first.
the Lexan, so that you do not get hurt by stray bullets. Titanium, I presume you will stand at the entrance to protect the others. I know the drill. You're going to love this. You may begin firing whenever you wish.
Oh, wait.
Johnny's he's got these little things he puts in.
Checking doing the normal standard check of
Yeah.
the gun. sliding
He's actually
it
doing
open.
the same thing.
Yeah.
He's like, pulls the mag up, there, checks, slide back, clears the chamber.
Yeah. I suppose we both did that thing where we look to each other when we're both ready and nod. And then try and shoot our teacher.
Get a 20. Still won't work.
Damn it. No, I didn't.
So you begin shooting.
What is it? 17.
Y'all know what this is. Nope.
Oh, okay, no.
He's just moving,
Gun carter.
gun carter,
God.
and you are missing. Although he is significantly faster than the movie would portray that. And finally, he just like shoots twice, and there's a bullet lodged in the barrel of both of your rifles, and bends back a bit.
Impressive.
Shooting is geometry. There is a systematized place where most shooters will always shoot. By knowing these trajectories and locations, you can position yourself in a place where you are not only not where the bullet is going to be, by knowing it ahead of time, but also in a position where you can shoot back. These forms have been mathematically distilled down into what is known as a gun kata,
Wait,
a
so
method of moving and positioning yourself so that 99% of all shooters will fail to hit you.
you're actually saying that, no offense, but some of them who barely shot a gun in their lives would actually have had a better chance of hitting you?
Yes. However, the form does take that into account. I intend to teach you how to do this on a smaller level. Mastery will take much longer. It took me 15 years. Man and boy. Let us begin with basic shooter stunts. So he starts off with actual basic shooter stunts. When you take me on, you step down and to the side. Most shooters, miss down and to the right because of the way the weapon kicks. If they're holding their gun like this, the bullet's going to go this way, so your shooting stance will be like that. This prevents... This is the basic police thing. It prevents 90% of the bullets coming your way in the first shot. Your first shot, which often comes afterwards, will hit because you're going to be good. Let's begin. Now, I wish to see how well you handle a weapon with a pseudopod and other form. There are blanks loaded in this.
Right.
Yeah, I imagine you're not that good with a little pod, but as you get it thicker, you get... So basically, what I'm saying is, in order to shoot a gun, you have to form an arm. That's what I'm saying. Fascinating. However, you may be able to reload faster with multiple pseudopods, perhaps a special loading technique.
Arm. Another arm on the same side. Another arm on the side. Passing clip up.
Hey, theoretically, could you quad or even septuple wield?
Someone pass me another gun. Thank you. Thank you, me. Why, thank you, me. Thank you. Another one. Works.
You should have to actually spawn a pair of eyes for each one, that way you avoid the offset penalty sort of thing. I know you actually have the ambidexterity thing, so realistically this just explains. A third gun.
I'm running out of room over here. So, wait a minute. No, that actually works. Well, I'm just kind of cramming them in around here. I want to see how many guns I can hold. Okay, this feels ridiculous,
You are off balancing.
but are we curious to see how well it works?
I do not object.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, no, it's no good. 2's probably your limit. With accuracy, anyway.
It's fun, though.
Weapons are tools. Properly used, they become an extension of yourself. Let us begin. On into the night.
By the end of the night, Terry Crews. Second set of 2 arms. Yeah! Can't believe this works! I can use up twice as much ammo.
He'll also check you both out on the M4.
Okay. It's not super great. It's not terrible.
Johnny Lightning
14.
passes.
14.
Add on the practice bonus. Yeah, that passes. Very well. These are yours.
Thanks.
You will need to check out a maintenance kit. Two sticks. Stick mags.
Thank you, sir.
You will require daily practice in order to retain your permissions. It's not too dissimilar from the M16. It is superior in absorption of recoil, and the hop-up doesn't have the center misalignment. Also, the sights are improved. True that. Is it just me, or does this not rattle as much? Yes, they're designed for CQC.
Excellent.
Lesson is concluded.
Well, I'll pick up one of those kits that he was talking about.
It's just basic weapon maintenance kits. Get a long little brush thing and some lube, some, like a silicone lubricant.
Just make sure it's all safe and everything. Unload it and head back to quarters.
I'm going to hit the showers to wash all the gunpowder off. And then... No, actually, and then back to return what was left of the beer that we didn't wind up drinking.
Everybody's like, "Oh, you really did go to town." Well,
We were promised some beer, so hopefully I can restock what we
well, at
used.
least you saved me one. Thank you.
Well, by the way, I didn't know anything about the brand, but a lot of people were really sort of complimenting it and saying it's German.
It's important, yes. I actually took it from a Zeppelin.
Oh, that's a cool way to get beer.
It was a cool way to do a lot of things.
All right. Have yourself a nice night. And thanks for your help today.
So a fat lot of good I did.
Dude, I got half eaten. So...
At least you're supposed to compress. I think.
Everybody that thing hit compressed? Absolutely everybody.
Her name is Jennifer, not that thing.
Well,
It's really important that we remember her identity, as she's going to be really, really freaked out. You think we're scared? She has to live with being that, and hurting people.
okay, I see what angle you're approaching this from.
I mean, I don't know how accurate that is, but it's what she's going to need to feel. I'll have to go see her in the morning.
Oh, at least she enjoyed the shit out of gun class.
Yeah, I quite like gun class. Also, mathematically not being where bullets are. Come on. I can't real.
Oh, did you need the books?
No, that's okay. I have fast enough perception so that geometry really isn't a problem.
Yeah, but what if there's a level beyond the geometry?
Then I'm sure the cleric will point it out at some point.
What if you need the geometry to reach the next level?
Then I will probably be able to absorb it without having to read a weighty textbook. Never really been good with books. Right, so you hit the shower, go to bed. What are you doing?
What time is it by the time that...
Probably 11.
Oh, okay, so... Yeah, just put the gun, find a good place to put the gun away.
Right, and we will have it in here, because that's about, 7-8 hours of game, which we eventually got to do.
Sometime tomorrow?
Like next week sometime.